I don't mean to question how you feel. It's just...
I know it sounds crazy that I'm in love with two different women who share the same body. I can't even wrap my own head around it sometimes. I hurt Kate by being with Connie, and I hurt Connie by being in love with Kate.
So everyone loses.
I hope not. I hope once she's integrated, that whoever survives will be healed and whole.
Well, when will you know?
Well, I talked to her case manager. He said that once therapy goes through and everything, it could happen quickly.
Will you be able to visit her?
Well, I'm hoping better than that. I'm thinking she might be released.
How soon?
You know what? Every time somebody knocks on that door, I think it's her.
Yeah, but Dad, who do you want to come home to you? Connie or Kate?
Mother, Daddy, I salute you both. Mother for concocting this divine relish, and Daddy for giving me the means to save ELQ, although you did do it in the most convoluted way. Of course, I suppose that was the point, to challenge me and make me figure it out, and figure it out I did. So here's to you, here's to me, and better days ahead.
Well, I hope so, because I just left my ex-son-in-law in ICU fighting for his life.
Monica, I'm so sorry. Sit down, have a cracker, have some champagne.
No, actually, I just came home to change. I have to go back to the hospital and greet the new interns.
More for me.
Where did all this come from?
Cook.
Cook is dead.
Obviously not that cook. I hired a cook.
You went and you hired someone without consulting me. This is my house,
You're
Tracy.
right. You're so right. I'm so sorry. I should have consulted you. The situation arose, and I just jumped at it. And if there's anything you're not pleased with, please, please feel free to fire him.
My. You are acting very strangely. I mean, even for you.
Well, there's something about great food that makes you feel everything is right with the world. You know what? You should really try one. I'd put a smile on your face.
Oh, my. This is fabulous. I mean, this is really spectacular.
Have another one.
Thank you. This reminds me of a food. What was it? It was some kind of food we had when Alan was alive.
You're kidding. This reminds you of a food you ate back in the day when you were cheating on my brother with the boyfriend du jour. You bankrupted the company and you forced my mother to open her own business?
Okay, what are you talking about, Tracy?
Pickle Lila, Monica.
Lila's relish?
You're eating it.
Wait a minute. What happened with AJ?
It's mine, Monica. Daddy left it to me. And what you're tasting is the sweetness of my victory and the bitterness of AJ's loss.
You know what? I don't care if AJ fails because he has been doing it his entire life. I just don't want him to hurt Michael in the process.
Well, do yourself a favor, honey. Just stay out of it.
I know. I hear you. But I just can't stand the fact that AJ has roped Michael into going to work for him at ELQ when he should be going to college full time. It's wrong. It's selfish. It's like Michael exists just to validate AJ. And this is exactly the reason I didn't want AJ to know that he was Michael's father.
Oh, now, wait a minute, Carly. Let's not rewrite history.
What are you talking about?
When you first found out you were pregnant, you weren't worried about protecting your child from AJ. You were trying to hang on to Tony.
You're right. I was really messed up then. And I destroyed you and your marriage and your family, and I didn't realize it till it was too late and I couldn't fix it.
But we managed to get past all of that.
Yeah. Because you were willing to forgive me.
Wouldn't you forgive your kids? Anything they did.
Of course. But I don't have to worry about that because my kids are not a train wreck like I was.
Hey, you, don't be criticizing my daughter.
I'm so glad you're here.
I am too.
Can I tell you something? Something I probably wouldn't say if you were awake.
This whole AJ thing kind of scares me. The idea of getting involved with Jason's brother is, I don't know, is it wrong? Is it wrong, like the way I was with you?
There's only been one time since Emily died that I stopped thinking about her. That I wasn't living in the past. And the only thing that mattered was right in front of me.
I never thought we would betray Lucky or Emily's memory. But we did. The first time we were together, I didn't know if I loved you or I hated you. But I knew I hated myself. And then I realized you felt the same way. And you said you finally understood what it meant to be a Cassadine. They don't feel guilt or remorse. You have a conscience. They don't. You can never be as cold and cruel as your grandmother.
Down one to go. Get up. Get up. Out from behind the bar. Come on, let's go. Let's go.
Don't shoot.
Why not? Over here. We're in international waters. We just throw the carcass overboard. No, whatever, no.
Dante, you can't. Not yet.
Laura's a little squeamish about bloodshed.
Quit stalling. Where's Lulu?
I can't help you.
Oh, then shut up. You shut up and you listen to me, okay? I don't care about your family or about your little war you have going with the Spencers, okay? All I care about is getting my wife back, so you take me to her right now. If she's alive, you live. And if she's not, you die.
Find that recipe if I have to tear you apart.
AJ, how did Tracy get a hold of that?
How do you think? She stole it. She broke into my office at ELQ.
Soon to be my office.
She pretended to be the secretary, and then she waylaid the messenger.
You're nothing but a thief, Tracy.
No, Monica, I was just reclaiming what was mine. Daddy left Pickle Lila to me.
You know what? That recipe was my property. I paid the lab for the research.
All right, never mind. All you have to do is get a sample, take it to the lab, and have them recreate the recipe.
Wait, what sample?
Oh, did I forget to mention? I had the processing plant make up a sample for me so that I could give it my seal of approval.
Tracy has been feeding me Pickle Lila on crackers. Where is it?
Oh, I'm sorry. I ate the last one. I couldn't resist, but not to worry. It'll be in production soon. You'll be able to taste it.
You know, Tracy, you're not going to be able to spend a dime of that money, because I'm going to kill you.
Well, I guess it worked out for the best. I mean, the doctors will do their work, and whoever comes home, Connie or Kate, will be the real person. You know, you won't have to choose between them.
I don't think I could. I mean, I love them both differently, but I have no say as to, which one's going to turn out to be the host personality.
Well, if the integration works, will it be permanent?
That's what the doctor says. Kate or Connie, whoever comes back to me is going to be that woman the rest of her life.
I am happy that Michael and Sonny are so close. Thank God.
You didn't always feel that way.
No, Sonny and I, we've had our ups and downs, and we're still going to have them, I'm sure. It's just, after we lost Jason, I think Sonny and I kind of feel like you have to hold on to the people you have left. So.
You haven't said much about Jason.
What's to say? He was shot in the back and kicked into the harbor, and he's dead. we left behind a beautiful little boy, Daniel Edward Morgan. Everyone calls him Danny. And he looks just like Jason. He does, and he has the same personality. You know, he'll just sit there and he takes it all in and he just watches and he never cries. And he has the same funny little scowl that Jason had every single time that I would show up at his doorstep and need his help, you know, when my life was a complete mess and a disaster. And I'd need Jason to fix it for me, and he always did, every time. No matter how bad I lied or messed up, Jason loved me, and he was there for me. And now he's gone. So yeah, there's this gigantic hole where Jason used to be, and it is so big that, you know, I try not to look at it, and I keep trying to fill it with other people. But that's wrong, you know, because it's a place where Jason used to be. And I shouldn't put anything there, right? Because that should just be his.
Do you think that's what Jason would want?
I think Jason would want me to be happy. And I thought I was. Then I was wrong.
When Lucky found out we'd been together, he was so hurt and angry. It was worse than I imagined. I was so ashamed. That's why I took it out on you.
This is the second time that I have walked up on you making a scene in the hospital. Take some time off, get your head straight.
What I do is none of your business. We're not having an affair anymore, remember?
Yeah.
The three of us paid the price. And we're still paying.
Let's go see Lulu.
I don't follow orders, young man. Especially not. Well, it's time you got here.
One more move and she gets it.
Okay, Madame Cassadine's employees are not exactly known for their sterling intelligence, so I'm gonna lay it out for you. Either you put your guns down like nice little henchmen, or he's gonna shoot her and we all watch her bleed to death. Or she can make it a lot easier on all of us and tell us what we want to know.
Tell us, Helena, where's our daughter?
Speak up!